Good morning, everyone. Just setting this up, 2 seconds. Okay, just going to wait a few minutes. It's 11:54. Please just take a moment, take some nice deep breaths and relax. I did mention last week, I don't know who was, if any of you were here last week, I asked if anybody could either bring along a tennis ball, a spiky ball, if anybody has one. I also think I asked you to bring some type of rope or belt. We won't be using that today, we won't need it. But yeah, I'm hoping that most of you will have a ball that we will be using. I'll be demonstrating. So if you have one and you've got time to go and get one, please go ahead and get it for me. And I'll just wait a couple more minutes. So for anybody that's just arriving, good morning, good morning. If anybody has a tennis ball, if you're at home, obviously, depending where you are, could be an easy access. You might not be able to get one. If you don't, I will try and work out a little alternative while I'm demonstrating this, that you can at least get a kind of nice back and neck massage. Or, yep, neck and shoulders. Okay, so if you've got time to go and get that, we've still got about 4 minutes until we start. Okay, could be a couple more new arrivals. I asked last week if it was possible for any of you to bring along a tennis ball, some type of ball, or a rope or dressing gown cord or belt. We won't be needing the belt today, so that's not going to be used, but we will be using one of these. Or if anybody is lucky enough to have one of these at home, to be honest, some people love these. I prefer it without the spikes. Whatever you've got, even a golf ball. You might have you might think of an alternative that you might have at home that's round and fairly firm, that we can use for you to work on between your neck and shoulders. Okay. Okay, good morning, everybody. I believe it's 1 minute 2. Let me just escape from this and stop that share. Okay, good morning everybody. I hope you're all well. Welcome to the Disabilities Foundation Wellbeing Webinar. And my name is Martine. I have been with the Disability Foundation for coming on to 18 years now. I usually do hands-on treatments there. And as most of us are aware, we are closed at the moment. Unsure as to when we will be reopening, but hopefully soon. Okay, so for today's session, we are going to be doing just a little bit of neck and shoulder stretching, some shoulder stretching, and I am going to be showing you how to use a massage ball or a spiky ball some people might have. If you've got a tennis ball, would be great. A golf ball probably be a bit too small, but if you don't have anything, we can kind of work with that. Yeah, today we'll be doing a slightly longer guided visualization, which will probably be 10 to 15 minutes long, and a shorter neck and shoulder session today. I just want everybody please to make sure that you are working within your comfort range. So if there's something that you're doing that you're not finding comfortable, you feel a bit awkward getting into that position, just don't do it. It's quite good if you've either got a table or a chair by you. Some of the stuff we'll be doing today, you might want to lean onto something while we're doing a bit of work. Remember that you can stop at any time. It is you're working at your own level. I hope you're all aware that nobody else can see you except you can see me, and I can't see or hear anybody, and you can't see or hear each other. Okay, so it's just you, yourself, and me. Think if you've got any questions, you can email TDF at the end of the session, and please, we do rely on donations, so it would be wonderful if you enjoy your session to help with donations to raise money for our wonderful charity. Hopefully by the end of this today you'll feel relaxed. Some of this work is a little bit painful, but I personally believe no pain, no gain. So yeah, if things are feeling a bit tender, you want to be in a comfortable level where it might hurt a little bit, but not excruciating, okay? So yeah, in a perfect world, I would say to everybody, before you're doing any of this work, to get, if you haven't got a wheat bag already, I know lots of people I know do, they're fantastic because they can drape around pretty much any part of your body. So you can aim it on the area that you want. I've probably had this for over 15 years. It's washable, the cover, and you place it in a microwave. Generally, you never put it more than 2.5 minutes. You don't want to burn the wheat inside. But yeah, I've had this, the best probably £7 I ever spent. You can probably get them anywhere, pretty much, Amazon or whatever. They all do it. But yeah, brilliant. So before your session, if you're going to do it at home alone, highly recommend to use a heated wheat bag or a hot water bottle, whatever you've got. Right, let's just start taking a few moments just to forget about any thoughts in your head right now, any work stuff that you might have coming up, any meetings, let them completely disappear if you can for this short session. Okay, just take nice deep breaths in through your nose and exhale through your mouth. Placing your hands on your heart and dropping your chin towards your chest. Noticing any small areas of tension, particular side you might feel a little bit of pulling. Just increase that stretch where you're feeling it. It might be to the left, it might be to the right. You might feel it stretching completely across the top of your shoulders. Drop your head down further if you like. And then bring your head back up to the center. And gently pushing down towards your heart. Extend your neck back. Feeling the tightness pulling through the throat. And again, you can tilt to the left or tilt to the right to really find those areas that are feeling a little bit tight or a little bit sore. And bring yourself back to the center. Lovely. Okay, I'd then like you just now to bring your ear towards your left ear, to your left shoulder, using your hand. So again, really opening up the side of our necks. For those of you that have been coming regularly, you would have been doing this a few times with me now. Hopefully finding it a little bit easier and a bit more increasing your range of movement, maybe having a bit more flexibility if you're doing it on a regular basis. We're going to do the same on the other side. Drop your right ear to your right shoulder. And again, just pulling. You might want to sit on the opposite hand, stops your shoulders from hiking up. Okay, and then the last thing I want you to do is just interlace your fingers and just think of that ridge along the back of your head and lift and pull forward. So you should get a nice stretch down going towards your shoulder blades and the center of your back. Perfect. Okay. So I'm just going to adjust this a moment. Make sure you can see me well enough. This demonstration. Okay. So what we're going to just do is I want you just to all just grab the fleshy part of the top of your shoulder. Now, you will need to be standing up for what we're going to be doing with the balls. Like I said, if you have a table, chair next to you. So now we just really want to warm up these tissues, okay? Really do some nice small circular movements. Okay. And then we're going to just do the same on the other side, warming up that area. Get a nice squeeze. Okay, nice small circles. Okay. Great. And you can give your arms a squeeze. Most people don't really do that very often. We don't think about it. Okay. Right, so I am going to be using my blue massage ball. Now, we're not going to be doing this today, but this is if you're going to be doing this at home. You can get an old sock or a new sock, whatever you fancy. I'm just going to show you what you can do, but for today's purpose, because I want you to see the ball, I won't be doing this. But you would want to get it into your sock, okay? This way, this allows you to get the ball and place it in the area where you're feeling some discomfort or where you've got any sort of tender spots. So you've got it slightly up, you can place it there and then lean against the wall. If you've got it lower down in your back, okay, you can bring that all the way down. Then you can stretch the sock, even if it's coming up into the hip. And then what you can do, place it again, always in the fleshy part of your back, okay, not on the bone. And then again, that would allow you to lean back into the wall and sink into it. Okay, so that's just an example that if you wanted to do this at home, this is probably the best way to do it for you to get to all angles. Today, I'm going to show you with the ball so you get a good viewing of the color, because this, yeah, I think it's just a nice bright color for everybody. So what we're going to do is we are going to put this on the fleshy part of your shoulder, okay? Now, probably so you can all see what I'm doing, I'll start this side. Place it on the fleshy part, and then what I want you to do is let go. And now you should have control of the ball. Okay, once you've got it in place, you can then roll up and down very gently, tiptoeing. I tend to just go up and down or slightly bend your knees If you feel like it's coming up a little bit too high, again, you drop it back down. Now, as I told you, with the sock, you find it a lot easier to control it. But as you see, the ball is there. And again, you're just going to go up and down. Now, the key to this is to go as slow as a snail. Okay? You can go roll to the left and right. This is really perfect for any tight knots and tender spots. Okay, so any particular, so again, to roll it down a bit, what I'm doing is leaning a bit forward, and I've got control of that ball. So now I find a tender spot just there, and I'm going to sink into it. Now, when you find those tender points, you are going to relax your shoulders, and you're just going to allow yourself to sink in. Take some nice deep breaths and release. Okay, then you can work your way up again by gently and very super slowly going up and down, just bending your knees as slowly as you can think of. The slower, the better. The more you'll feel the muscles breaking down. Oh, that hurts. I'm releasing. Okay. So I'm going to get that ball, and let's just have a go on the other side. You might find one side you're finding easier. You've got more control maybe with one part of your body or one side of your body. That's okay, whatever works for you. So again, we are going to stick this just on the fleshy part. And I am going to, you can have to play around with it. It takes a bit of getting used to. And you're just going to roll, bend your knees very slowly. Going to the left and to the right. Lovely. Okay, you can lean a bit forward and then try and imagine from behind the ball is going down. At the moment now it's about this level for me. And I'm going to the left and to the right at the slowest pace possible. And up and down. Make sure that your feet are actually hip width apart. Obviously, if you've got a chair that you're leaning on, that will assist you in the bending from the knees. Okay, wonderful. I'm going to grab that. Okay, now I'm going to do it across our shoulders here. Okay, I'm going to do across the shoulders, and we're going to get into around under the armpit. Okay, so again, this is going to really release tightness all around these kind of shoulders areas. So you're going to place one hand onto the opposite shoulder. You're going to take your ball, place it on the wall, and actually probably easy if you get that elbow over the arm. Okay, so elbow over. You're going to get that ball, and just again very slowly working across the deltoid muscle. Okay, and this we're kind of working a little bit into the triceps. This does feel fantastic. Okay, yeah, so any tender points, I've got one right there. Ooh. Hold it. Okay, should release after 10 seconds or so, and then just see where that's going. You can try and just work around that whole shoulder area. Okay, again, you're going to push in any sore spots. Now I'm going to be taking it a little bit underneath towards the armpit. Okay. So today is just giving you an example of what you can do and how you can use this to relieve some of your pain and discomfort, sensitive spots that might be hurting you. Maybe you're at a desk all day and across the top of your shoulders, you're in agony. Maybe you've got a job where you're I don't know, driving a lot and your neck's stuck like that the whole time. I'm going to do the same on the opposite shoulder just to show you from this side. Hand across the shoulder, pull on the wall, on my door. Okay, and now we are just going to, as you can see, it does feel really good. Okay, just try and bring it up, and you can bring it underneath and towards the armpit. See how it's coming underneath? Ah, okay, I found a really sore point there. I'm just going to hold that for 10 seconds. And breathe with it. If it's that painful, you might need to take a few deep breaths in. Whew. Okay. Now, there's one more move I'm going to show you. Again, for some people, this might be quite awkward. Others might find it okay. We're trying to work the side of the neck, okay? So depending on how your space is set up, I'm going to open this. Okay, now I'm going to use this door frame and literally get into that side of my neck. Okay, so it's no longer at the back. It's not, I haven't actually managed to get to the back there, just behind the ear. I'm going to place it gently onto this area. Sorry, my hair's in the way. Okay, and again, takes practice, but you can roll it up and down. Okay, some people might find a different way. I've tried this side of the wall. In fact, you could, if you just use the wall, you're literally going to have your face very close to it. Okay, and then you can, again, you're rolling up and down. Excuse me. Okay, so I'll just show you that one more time from this side. Maybe lean on the door, do it this way if you don't want to do the door frame. As you can see how close my chin, my face is to that, and then I'm just rolling up and down with the ball is exactly in that position. So I'm rolling it up and down. Okay. So we can put our balls down. Let's just have a nice shrugging our shoulders. And bring forward. Okay. And I'd like to do a nice shoulder stretch. So we're just going to bring this arm across and pull. And we're going to do another stretch, nice stretch along here, which is great. Okay, I'm now going to show you a nice stretch to open up our chest. So again, we need a door frame. And if you imagine you've got your arms in, I call this cactus position. And you're just going to have one arm against the door frame. Think about it to be in a 90-degree angle. Okay, most importantly, must be at 90 degrees. And then all I want you to do, you can either just lean gently into it. Okay, that's one way of doing it, having the opposite foot slightly forward and keeping that shoulder the whole time at 90-degree angle. Another idea that you can do is to look behind the opposite shoulder. As you can see, that's actually probably a bit more gentle and probably a little bit more easy, I'd say. So look behind as if you're looking behind the opposite shoulder. At the same time, still leaning into it, but if you turn around, you'll feel a nice deeper stretch, opening up your chest muscles, your pectorals. Okay, we're going to hold that, and we just do the same with the other side. So cactus arms, remember that. 90-degree angle. Now we can either go forward or we can turn and bring that behind us. Bring our eyes behind. Just look behind that opposite shoulder. Okay, and we'll just do that one more time, opening it up. Okay, the other thing I'd like you to do is just to interlace your fingers behind your back. And again, this is for the chest. Just bring your hands up as high as you can. Now, everyone's going to be different. Don't push it, just go as far as is comfortable for you. This is a really nice one, just to open up this whole chest area and the front of your shoulders. Okay. Okay, lovely. I'm now going to read it's a guided visualization that we're doing today. Okay, I'm just going to be sharing my screen. Just a moment. Okay, sorry, I'll be 2 seconds. Okay. And okay. I hope that opened up people's chests and bodies a little bit today. Feel a little bit looser, less tight. Okay, so I'd like you all to find a relaxed position. If you're in a place where you can lie down, I'd say that would be the best thing to do. Or just find a comfortable chair, somewhere where you can feel relaxed, no interruptions, for about 10 minutes. First, relax your body, starting at the top of your head, allowing a feeling of relaxation to begin. Feel the relaxation grow with each breath you take. Inhale and relax your scalp and your head. Exhale and let the tension go away even more. Breathe in relaxation, feeling your face and ears relax. And exhale the tension all away. Inhale, feeling your neck and shoulders relaxing. And as you exhale, let all the muscles of your neck and shoulders release their hold, relaxing fully. Breathe in, feeling the relaxation continuing to your arms and hands. Breathe out all the tension. Breathe in relaxation, allowing your chest and your upper back to relax. And exhale and release all the tension as you exhale. Inhale, feeling the relaxation flowing through your middle back and your stomach. And release the muscles of your back and your stomach as you breathe out. As you take another breath, feel your lower back relaxing. Feel the tension leaving as you release the breath. Breathe in, relaxing your hips and pelvic area. Breathe out, relaxing even further. As you inhale, feel your legs and your upper legs relaxing. And let go of the muscles of your legs completely as you exhale. Take another breath, drawing in relaxation all the way down to your feet. And let your legs go limp as you exhale. Continue to breathe in relaxation, Breathe out tension. Now you are feeling deeply relaxed and calm. Begin to create a picture in your mind. Imagine you're floating on a soft, fluffy white cloud. Feel the surface beneath you becoming softer, more cloud-like. Feel the cloud rising out of the surface you are on, surrounding you in its protective support. Soon you are floating on the cloud. Let it rise a little further, taking you with it. See the walls and the ceiling around you disappearing as you float into the sunny sky, drifting on the cloud. Notice each place where your body is touching the cloud. Feel how soft and comfortable the cloud is. It's almost like floating in the air. Notice how the cloud feels. It might be a little bit cool and moist, like fog. Your body is warm, very warm and heavy, and sinking into that fluffy cloud. It's a wonderful feeling. Start to create an image in your mind of where you are. You might be floating just barely above the ground. You can choose where to float, wherever you like. The sky above you is bright blue and sunny and inviting. You are warm and comfortable, warmed by the sun's rays shining down peacefully. There are some other clouds in the sky, floating gently. See them lazily passing by far above. See the sights around you as you are floating on a cloud. Imagine the green grass below, gently blowing in the wind. The grass recedes further away as you rise into the sky. From here, the grass looks like a soft carpet. The wind creating gentle waves in the grass as if it were water. What else do you see? Perhaps some trees, their leaves whispering in the gentle breeze. You can gaze down on rooftops, country roads and hills. From this amazing vantage point, you can see 360 degrees around you. The horizon stretches out in a complete circle around you. Notice in the distance how the hills appear almost blue, slightly hazy. How does it feel to be floating on a cloud? Does it sway gently, like a boat on almost smooth water? Does it drift in the breeze? Can you feel the movement as you gently float on the cloud? You feel so comfortable, so relaxed, floating on a cloud. Look up at the beautiful sky. The clouds that were high above you are much closer now. Some are so close you can almost touch them. Not quite. Continue floating on a cloud, drifting, rising even higher if you wish. Relax and luxuriate in this beautiful scene, floating on a cloud. You are so close now to another cloud above you, that if you reach out, you can touch it. What would it feel like? You can even rise higher still and pass right through the clouds above. Feel the mist on your cheeks as you rise through the clouds. Around you, it's a glorious white, like fog. The sun shines through just enough that the white all around you glows vibrantly. You rise higher still, suddenly coming through the clouds and into the open, dazzling sunlight shining on your face. The sky above is a brilliant blue. Lay back on your cloud, floating, relaxing, floating on a cloud. Take your cloud wherever you wish, higher, lower, side to side. Drift wherever you want to go. Even the sights around you as you are flying wherever you wish. You can travel anywhere you wish. You can look down on the forests, on the countryside, float wherever you like. Enjoy the sights around you. Enjoy floating on a cloud. You're so relaxed, so peaceful. Now it's time to return to your day. Let your cloud take you there. Feel your cloud flying through the sky, back to where you need to go. Let your cloud lower you down, back toward the ground. Float back to where you were when you started this visualization. Feel the clouds slowly disappear as the real surface becomes more solid beneath you. Notice how your surroundings gradually come back to the present. Feel the surface beneath you. Hear the sounds around you. And become more and more aware and alert. Continue to rest for a few moments longer, but open your eyes and look around and see your surroundings. Wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes, feeling your body reawaken. Shrug your shoulders, move your arms and legs, turn your head gently, and when you are ready, you can return to your day, feeling refreshed and alert after your journey floating on a cloud. Okay, thank you everybody. I really hope you enjoyed that, and if you did, please make a donation to the Disability Foundation. I will be back next week at my regular slot of 12 o'clock. If you can have with you, again, perhaps a ball, a rope or dressing gown, cord, or even some leggings if you don't have the other two. Still not quite sure what I'm going to do yet next week. So if you've got both of those with you, we can do some different stuff. I hope you enjoyed it. And I hope you have a lovely day, and I'll see you next time. Thank you. Bye for now.